that recommendations will be given to the government, state governments or universities or IITs or triple IITs, so that manpower is going to be made available. Without manpower, what is happening, some companies I have seen, their startup companies from Bangalore, Hyderabad, because there is no manpower here, they are contacting somebody in Vietnam, Philippines or Czechoslovakia, Poland, or they are getting it done. But similarly, University Connect, all the Vice Chancellor, for example, Ramaya University Vice Chancellor is coming, SRM University Vice Chancellor is coming, large Vice Chancellors are coming, IIT directors are also coming.
Mr. J.A. Chaudhary, and he will take the proceedings from here.
Thank you, Dr. Mahesh. First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming on a busy day to our press conference. So basically, why we wanted to have this press conference, we have Asia's largest startup festival, which is happening on 10th, 11th, 12th next month, August 10th, 11th and 12th in Bangalore. It's a place called Muddanahalli. It's the birthplace of Moshe Visvesvarayya's place. Last year also we had at the same place. This is the second edition of the same conference. So last year we had about 2,500 startups competed for the prize money. But all the 15 startups selected by us during the last conference, they are all doing well. They are getting good funding and also getting good traction on the business also, because we don't leave this startups soon after the conference. Most of the conference, what happens, you give the award afterwards, they don't worry about how they are doing. Whereas here, every Saturday 10:30 to 11:30, there are 200 global mentors. They are speaking to them 10:30 to 11:30, so that they will identify whether they have got any problem with the business, problem with the finances, problem with the technology mentoring, all those things they will be guiding them. That's the reason why normally in the Silicon Valley, only 1 out of 10 startups, they succeed. That means if somebody invests in 10 startups, only one.
To do major events, as well as this is a every year flagship event which happens around this month, and the Investor Connect events which are happening in different cities which we have planned out, which recently we did one event in T-Hub, one in Hyderabad, one event in Beehive HSR campus, where more than 1,000 startups have come participated, 200 plus HNIs had come, 100 plus speakers. So that was a really grand success, and more such events we are planning out in different cities, so that the message is passed to all the startup communities, as well as the people who are really want to invest in such companies for betterment of Indian ecosystem.
Yeah. In fact, out of this, we have selected, screened them. The top 200 startup companies are going to do the live pitch
on 10th
contest on 10th of this August, and then
we'll be selecting about 20.
Yeah.
You have started this and you said
Speakers from United States, they are all coming and they are participating in the round table. Similarly, the Global Capability Center, that means companies like Wells Fargo, then HSBC, then State Street, all the JP Morgan Chase, all these country heads, they are all coming, because all of them, they got some problems to be solved in their companies, and they want to identify which startup company can solve the problem. That way, startup company is getting a business, because having a product not getting a business, they will again will not be successful. That's the reason why we are creating all the components, funding on one side, mentoring as on one side, getting the business from all the business leaders, plus academic, we are inviting all the IIT directors, IIT directors, vice chancellors of many universities. They are also coming, because human capital also has to be created. Plus, this particular conference is focusing on the rural India. Rural innovation is the bottom of the pyramid innovations, and rural agriculture, food technologies, rural finance, rural healthcare, rural education, all these things are going to be discussed, how we can identify some problems in those rural areas and give these problems to the startup companies, and also give them some funding so that they will solve those problems in the rural area. Once they start solving the problems in the rural area, India, along with the urban areas like Bangalore, rural areas also will be benefited made, they will also come onto the same platform. That's the reason why we have chosen the theme for this conference, or the rural innovations and bottom of the pyramid innovations and all that. And this concept is going to be there for the next 5 years. All the roundtables also will continue for the next roundtables. In fact, I'm telling all the roundtable chairmen that not only just giving a bhashan in the conference, you should see that every quarter what recommendations has been given by roundtable, whether this recommendation has been implemented or followed, and they have to give a presentation in the next 2024 conference how the recommendations given in the 2023 roundtable have been implemented on the ground. So we are going to monitor these things. That way, it is not a ayaram gayaram kind of conference. Similarly, for startups also, we want to make sure the selected ones every week, Saturday, 10:30 to 11:30, will mentor them, whether they want funding, whether they want business, whether they want technology mentoring. All that we'll be doing on a continuous basis. Our theme is our startups to succeed, and they have to create jobs. Job creation is the most important for this country at this point of time. With our 1.5 billion population, our population density in our country is very high. As long as job creation engine is running, there won't be any problem. The moment job creation engine stops, then you'll have all hartals, strikes everywhere, and there's going to be a big problem for every industry. That's the reason why we have chosen job creation through the startups is the theme that we are doing, like a fire ritual, like a ygnam. And I want all the media people, press people to support this cause, and tell all the startups to come and participate in our conference. Thank you.
Sir, your name?
My name is Jay Chaudhary. I am the founder and chairman of the India Startup Foundation.